let's see, on 2, and switch over to 3, number 1.
And that's just directly
Oh, yeah.
345.
Alright, I'm gonna, yeah, radio 1, radio 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on radio 2 because ground is already there. I'm gonna switch. Alright, so the checklist, we can put it away for now. Calls for braking, we'll check that, steering, flood instruments. This is these guys here. A lot of stuff going on, but disregard most of it.
Okay.
Alright,
so just dash this guy.
Yeah. I'll put that over there or whatever. Somewhere that you can get access to it later. So when you're done, when you're ready, and then we'll go ahead and proceed. Alright, Jason. Yeah, go ahead and remove the handbrake. I'll check the brakes first and I'll demonstrate you how I do it. Yeah, push it in.
There we go.
So what I do is I might add a little power. The airplane starts to move. I take away the power and I tap on both brakes, and it works. You don't have to add a lot of power.
Can I try that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. You test it out. You've done this before, so it's just tap at the back. It works. Yeah, and we'll continue to drive the aero taxi that way. And I'll give him a call. I just want to get out, go up to him and hold. Do you see the solid white line up ahead?
Yeah, where the car is driving?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So move up there and then come to a stop. We're good. Alright, so nobody there, nobody to my right, nobody ahead. I'll call ground and I'll tell them that we're on the east ramp, that we're Cessna 349 Mike Echo on the east ramp to taxi with uniform. I need to adjust it a little bit. Alright, we're good here. Hanscom ground, Cessna 349 Mike Echo on the east ramp with uniform to taxi. Anybody there?
It's 349 Mike Echo, Hanscom ground radio check.
Radio check, I hear you loud and clear.
November 9 Mike Echo, runway 29er taxi via Charlie, hold short, Echo.
Roger, via Charlie, hold short of Echo for Cessna 9 Mike Echo. Short of. Alright, hold short of Echo. Very nice. This is new. Alright, so when you're ready, I'll assist you.
Okay, so we're right here?
Yeah, we're gonna go all the way over to the right here. And he wants us to hold short of this taxiway Echo.
Okay, so we're on this, so we just go up to the right.
918 kilo, would you like a
exactly.
code?
Affirmative, 918 kilo, wondering if we could get advisories to Groton.
Very good.
Kilo Groton, Rhode Island?
Groton, Connecticut.
Connecticut, GON, correct?
Affirmative.
Looking good. What you can do, Jason, is do a shortcut and head over to the fence over there.
Okay.
Sirius 918 kilo, this is not a Bravo clearance. Departure frequency 124.4, squawk 5346.
Squawk 5356 for 918 kilo and not a Bravo clearance. And contact 124.4 on departure.
Sirius 918 kilo, check squawk 5346.
This Echo right here to the right.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Charlie is ahead.
46 for 918 kilo.
Remember 918 kilo, read back correct break. Cessna 349 Mike Echo, continue taxi.
For continue taxi, 9er Mike Echo. Alright, so he told us to continue. Let's see, Charlie up ahead. Echo is also up ahead, so we're good. And we're beginning to see the lines, so you can follow those.
Okay, the taxi lines.
Yeah.
A nice silver plane that taxied in front of us. Is that?
Yeah, that was one of the Cirrus.
Oh, really? The SR20?
Yeah, it could be the 20 or the 22 or a later version. Sure.
We're going Echo, right?
So, right there, ahead. And we'll do something similar to what those guys are doing. Get close to the grass and then turn into the wind slightly.
Run up into the wind?
Yeah, yes.
Nice looking barn in front of us.
Yeah, it is. I think they use it for, sand. They don't use salt, obviously.
Is that good enough for the wind?
This is good.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll go back to the checklist again.
Okay. Brake set. Should I set the handbrake or no?
Yeah, you can check the, put on the handbrake also, and also keep your feet on the brakes.
Okay.
Just in case.
Alright, fuel selector is on both. Okay. Fuel shutoff valve is this one down here and that one's in.
Yeah. Alright, let's see, you need to go over, you took care of this over here, right? Alright, that's it.
Yeah, so this is the taxiing stuff.
So we're gonna do the, doing the, wait, you're over here now?
Yep, so I did the brakes, just checked the fuel selector, fuel shutoff, trim. Looks like takeoff for me. Flaps are up, okay. Mixture, I'll put that in as full rich. Throttle, I'll throttle up to 800 RPM.
1,800.
Frequency, there we go. Ignition, check the magnetos. So
Check the mags, yep. 2 clicks to the left.
Okay, so a little bit of dip in RPM. Actually, it's not too much.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a bulb.
normal, yeah.
Then go back 1 to the left. Another dip. Okay,
Yeah,
go
one.
back to both. Check all the flight instruments.
They can start off over there. This is
We're pretty level. Might be off a
Clear
little
that.
bit on altitude.
that's good. It should agree with this one here, which it does. It really doesn't drift a lot.
Okay, so the gyro header.
Yeah.
And
That's
we're
the
moving.
VSI reading 0.
Okay. Flight instruments checked, so we'll go back to idle on the power.
Yep.
And we are back to
Casting ground. This
About
is
1,000. You can bring it all the way back and see what happens. It holds about a 900 to 1,000.
Okay, I'm gonna check the flight controls.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay.
I heard you possibly
aileron is
breaking
up.
squelch a bunch of times.
right aileron is up.
We had a comms issue with the push to talk, so pushing that, seeing how the transmitting. Sorry if I messed you up.
No, not at all.
Elevator
I was
looks
just wondering
good.
If somebody was trying to reach me, I do have you loud and clear.
Okay.
though.
And radio
Yeah,
is
thank
set,
you.
so we have ground.
We got ground. We got tower in there, which is 18.5 on number 1.
Okay.
Now what I want to do is reach over and switch over to
That's
1.
this big one right here.
Exactly.
Continue down, I'll fire base.
It's too loud, so I'll do is I'll lower the volume.
Okay.
And then proceed with the rest of the checklist.
That was the radios before takeoff, and that is flaps are probably set. Transponder is set to altitude. Which is that guy right there.
Yeah, it will.
We're at
Yeah,
1200,
let's
so
see.
that's VFR.
Yeah, it's right there also. It's manual.
Okay. Lights are set, so we did that when we moved.
Yeah, we should put on the landing light and the taxi light for takeoff.
Okay. Mixture should be still full rich. Okay.
Firm.
And ignition.
Both, yeah.
Okay.
Now this is just reminding of some of the speeds that we need to be aware of. On the rotation, 55 to 60. We'll see how the airplane reacts as we accelerate. It will give us sign that it wants to fly. No flaps. Mixture. Leave the mixture alone. Lights alone. The cruise as required. Mixture lean. That's about 3,000 or higher.
423 November Delta, stay on course heading.
We're gonna. That's pretty much it.
Course heading is 280.
The things that I like to remind
423 November Delta.
review is the takeoff briefing. In case the engine fails on the takeoff roll, we'll just stand on the runway, cut the power back or the throttle. It makes us feel good. If we're below 1,000 and we still have a runway available, we'll land straight ahead. Or if there is any obstacles, obviously we need to avoid them. So we're going to land 1,000 feet or above, then we may have the room perhaps to make a left turn or right turn to get back to a runway. It's
Okay.
pretty much it, guys. So we'll put the checklist away and proceed up to and hold short. Make sure the
Right behind the steers?
Yep. And yeah, go ahead.
There's 920 kilo hands.
Nobody ahead, so we can go ahead and proceed.
Is ready. There's 920 kilo, runway 29 are clear for takeoff. Traffic to Warrior at a 2.5 mile final. Proceed on course southbound. Center clear for takeoff, 918 kilo. Course south. 263 November Delta, 1 Sierra departure prior to arrival. They're taking the runway now.
And we can stay on the right side of this line here. We don't have to use that area over there.
3 Delta with you.
3 Delta Anscombe Tower number 2, follow Warrior on a 1.5 mile final.
Alright, so we're approaching the hold short line. We're going to stop. So it, slightly, this is fine for you. Is that okay for you now, Jason?
Yeah, to see the incoming stuff, is that what you're asking?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I can see really well out there.
Alright, good. And if you find that I'm in the way, you can always turn more to get an even better view.
Okay.
I'll call them up and I'll tell them we're going to be turning northwest bound.
Okay. And it looks like there is a plane coming in to land.
We're looking, man. Wind 35015.
And again, I'll use the full call sign and I'll tell them I'm holding short and requesting a right turn to the northwest.
Departure end is a Warrior 3000 on the heading of 280. Alright, 918 kilo is looking. 918 kilo, start the left turn out southwest bound. Traffic at your 12 o'clock and 2 miles 3000. Let Boston Clear looking for that traffic. Frequency change approved. Alright, sorry, can you repeat for 918 kilo? Here's 918 kilo. Traffic's at your 11, 12 o'clock and 2 miles westbound, Warrior 3200. Alright, 918 kilo is looking.
Hanscom Tower, Cessna 349, Mike Echo, holding short 29, right turn to the north.
Here's 918 kilo, start the left turn out southwestbound and remain my frequency. Starting left turn. Number 1, holding short of the runway, stay call sign direction of flight.
Cessna 349, Mike Echo, holding short, right turn to the northwest.
Setting a 9er, take a turn base.
Turn base, line, take a.
There's 18 kilo, frequency change approved. Frequency change approved, 918 kilo. Good day. Number 349, Mike Echo, runway 29, cleared for immediate takeoff or hold short. Traffic is a chance on a 2.5 mile final.
We'll hold for the landing traffic.
9 Mike Echo, roger, hold short, runway 29er.
Holding short 29 and Mike Echo.
We're 3 November Delta, turn left on Golf, contact ground point 71 off.
Ground 3 up.
Miles.
Setting a 9er, Tango, bring it straight to the numbers, please. There's a Hawker on the right base to a 4 out on the right base to a 4 mile final to follow you.
769 Tango to the numbers.
Wind wind 33012, gust 17.
Tango will be a low approach only.
Number 9 Tango, roger. Number 2, follow the Chancellor on a short final. Runway 29 cleared low approach.
Low approach, runway 299, Tango. Town Flight 9 is with you on the visual 29.
Twin engine.
Town Flight 9 Hansco Tower, square the base to final. Number 3 in the sequence, follow Seneca on a 2-mile final.
Alright, square in the base, looking for the traffic, Town Flight 9er.
Now we're waiting for the landing off the runway.
We're waiting for him to exit, yeah.
Okay.
Waiting for a clearance for the takeoff.
We have to ask Splash.
Town Flight 9 if able, reduce the final approach speed.
He will tell us to.
Town Flight 9er.
Chancellor 83 Delta, contact ground.
83 Delta.
There too.
One higher, one lower. Like it's also a twin.
Town Flight 9, confirm, are we clear to land?
Town Flight 9 affirmative, runway 29 clear to land.
Clear to land 29, Town Flight 9.
Going back up.
He did request a low approach.
Just to do like landing practice?
Yeah, it could be, or just practice or go around, that sort of thing.
Jet?
Yeah, it looks like it. So watching him land, looking to see where he's going to touch down. Right before the number 6 there.
349er Mike Echo, runway 29 line up and wait traffic to Seneca and the upwind additional traffic to Cessna on an 8-mile final.
9 Mike Echo, line 9 from wait. Alright, so I need to move up. Add enough power to get us rolling.
Make 9 Tango, turn left cross 1.
Well, line up and wait. I mean, line up to go up to the runway.
Turn left on runway 23, contact ground point 7 off. Thanks for the help.
Left on 23 and ground 1 off, Town Flight.
That's a new phrase that we've been using, line up and wait. It's like the taxi into position and hold. Alright, so we're lining up, move up,
turn on the left cross 1.
right over there. Let's go over there. I'll show you. Go over here, and then...
Right in the numbers?
Yes, right there, right between the numbers, yeah. Oh. So we'll sit here until he gives us clearance.
349er Mike Echo, right turn out to the north, approved, wind 310 at 5, gust 17, runway 29er clear for takeoff.
9 Mike Echo, clear for takeoff.
takeoff.
Alright, so it's yours.
Slowly into full power.
Coming in with full power, correct. There you go. Keep your hand here just in case.
Okay.
Accelerating for liftoff.
224 Tango Alpha with you for the ILS.
This 224 Tango Alpha Yankee Tower House, approach terminate.
Very nice.
Wow.
Okay, lower the nose if you feel that. Alright, you can use the trim too.
Clear to land.
Clear to land, 4 Tango Alpha.
There you go. The trim is there and you can use it. There's a little bit of a wind from the right side. So
Maybe like turn a little bit
yeah,
and
exactly.
then
Turn
do a
into
little
the
bit of
wind.
crab.
Yeah, fly out. Yeah, crabbing into the wind.
You're doing pretty good.
Looking good. We'll stay on this top wind leg until we reach about 800.
769 Tango Tango.
There you go. As we,
You'll call the base.
the white ball that I was referring to earlier is that spot. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right there.
So we're gonna.
Yeah, we can start a right climbing turn and head over it. Head to it. And if you feel that you have to use more trim for nose down, go ahead and use it. I don't know how it feels.
1 southeast of field, traffic to Seneca, just above Sandy Pond, 1,400 in the left downwind.
Looking for the traffic, report 1 mile southeast.
Power setting looks pretty good. You're in the green arc, so you're doing about, what, 2,400 close to it?
Yep.
Alright, that's pretty good.
RPMs.
Yeah.
What altitude are we aiming
We'll stay at 2.
Helicopter 0, are you able to maintain at or below 800 feet?
Absolutely, sir. 0 Hotel Bravo, take it to 800.
Helicopter 0 Hotel Bravo, roger, thank you.
Hanscom Tower, November 222 November Delta is inbound.
Or 222 November Delta, Hanscom Tower House.
Those thermals over the water.
Or 222 November Delta, roger, continue. Traffic will hold and depart prior to your arrival.
Roger.
Number 520 Hotel Bravo, Seneca traffic 12 o'clock and 3 miles in the downwind.
2 Hotel Bravo, looking for the traffic.
Alright, so we're at 2.
3 miles.
We're allowing the airplane to build up speed, adjusting the power, reducing it a little bit.
769 Tango.
Around to around 2,300.
Looking at the traffic.
And occasionally, Jason, you can remove the hand and see how things are working out. Seems to be okay.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a climb.
Yeah, just a little bit. You can
Number
adjust
3 in
it.
the sequence following Warrior on a 5-mile final.
Oh.
769 Tango Tango number 3, looking for the
These
Warrior.
waves.
Seneca 9 Tango Tango, traffic's at helicopter low off your left lane, will pass below you.
769.
Helicopter 0 Hotel Bravo, traffic up high and off your left wing is the Seneca 1,400 in the downwind.
0 Hotel Bravo has that traffic, will maintain visual. Still be going behind me.
Seneca 9 Tango Tango, make a wide right 360.
That's a 360 you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Wide 360. Oh, that's like a 10-degree bank all the way around. It'll take
Bravo, that traffic
longer.
360 above you.
0 Hotel Bravo, we got him in sight, maintaining visual.
Seneca 9 Tango Tango, helicopter traffic has you in sight, maintaining visual separation. KR 141 Kilo, Hanscom Tower, you ready?
4 kilos ready.
Cessna 4 Tango Alpha, turn left on Golf, contact ground point 7.
Another nice day out here.
Yeah, very nice.
Cessna 4 Tango Alpha, turn left on Golf, contact ground point 7.
Once you're tired of listening to it, just lower it. You don't have to listen.
Clear for takeoff.
Yeah,
That was
these,
a big gust.
yeah, these waves.
Departure prior.
Alright. Requires both hands sometimes. Just have to deal with it. Alright, we're doing about 120. That's pretty good.
Clear to
they have black cards, indicate when moving speed, probably 100 and...
I think it's anywhere in the green, right? There's like the VA.
Yeah, VA is around 100 and something, 104, 105. Yeah, right there. That's close, 104, 105, so we're
nice.
good.
So we're pretty fast.
We're fast, so that's for very rough air. Alright, so the white ball is right there, so we can kind of change course a little bit and head over.
Okay. This is the highway you were talking about?
Exactly.
401?
Yeah, 495.
495, okay.
Oh, this is a major landmark you can use when you come up here to do your solo practice. You can use this. It's very close to Hanscom Field. We're going to make a left 360 shortly after we cross.
Okay.
So you'll get to see the area south of us.
That sounds good. So as soon as we cross, make a left 360?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. I've always been taught, look left, clear left, roll left.
Yep, you look left.
A little bit of left rudder.
You might not have to use any of it at all. Most of those left turns, I hardly ever use any left rudder. And you can cheat a little bit by looking at the ball. Is the ball to the right?
Yeah, it's a little bit to the right.
Alright, so ease off on the left rudder.
Okay.
See what happens.
I have no rudder in right now.
Alright.
We have a little bit of, it's a skid when it's on the outside,
So
right?
you can use a little bit of right rudder pressure and maintain the bank.
Okay.
You can see right on the horizon there's Hanscom Field and beyond Boston. So on a very clear day like today, you'll see your departure point and all those landmarks. Chances of you getting lost are slim, but it can happen. I continue to turn. Well, there's a little bit of a stronger wind up here, and you can see that it pushes south south of the highway. Still looking for the traffic while we're making the turn.
A big, maybe a car dealership down there. I'm trying to keep right underneath the left wing. I think I was a little too white knuckled on it because on the first half of the turn we climbed like 200 feet.
You can make corrections though.
A little too much back pressure on my part.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I have an airplane above, but not a factor.
Should we
It's over there. So level off
Okay.
and head. Yeah, that's a good heading. 330 roughly. We'll fly up a little bit, and then we'll circle to the right.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna circle to the right.
Okay.
To the right.
Look right.
Everybody around.
Clear right. Roll right.
Yep.
Are we still doing a 360?
Yes.
Okay. It may sound weird, but it's a lot easier just to look outside to know whether you're climbing or descending or...
Yeah, you can. Look outside and you see the nose rising or the those falling, they'll give you a clue that you're climbing or descending, yeah.
And tell, I'm keeping my eye on that little house down there,
Yeah.
and making sure that we're circling around it. So now we're going a little bit further from it. So increasing the bank a little bit.
Yeah, you can increase it.
They must be turning into the wind a little bit, or yeah, sideways to the wind. Okay, now we're just right about on our...
Yeah, we're right about there, exactly. So we're
almost on 3 feet heading.
330, that's pretty good. We're within plus or minus 10 or 20. Altitude looking good. Alright, so we're going to slow down to 80. We're going to try to hold the heading and this direction.
Slow down to 80 knots?
Yeah, slow down to 80. And
okay.
Yeah, you do need to lower the power.
Okay, so I should lower the power a little bit and then adjust the pitch to maintain the airspeed?
Yes.
Okay. No, I did something wrong because I climbed another 500 feet.
Well, it may not be totally your fault. It could be thermals. You know, you ride these waves, climb, they descend. We can work on the altitude gradually.
Okay.
Maintain a heading, and we can use landmarks up ahead.
Now we're in a slight descent at 80 knots, so
Yep, that's fine.
heading. So
It's good practice. Descending at a constant airspeed. While we're descending, we're going to turn left, and there's a higher mountain off to our left. Aim for that one.
Okay. Look left, clear left.
Yep. A shallow bank is good enough.
Okay.
Alright, so we reached the altitude. Adjust the power just like you did. Power controls your altitude.
Okay.
And recognize as we get slower and slower, our ailerons become less and less effective. And also the other thing you need to keep in mind is using the rudder. You got to use it more frequently than you did earlier. That's going to straighten the nose. Occasionally remind yourself, I got to use that rudder. All right, so we're at roughly at a we're on a wide arc, so it's safe to extend flaps, and we're going to extend 10 degrees of flaps.
Okay.
It's good enough.
Degrees of flaps. And nose is coming up, so I'm going to push a little bit of pressure into it.
Yep. And if you need to, also can retrim the airplane.
I might do that as well.
Help you out a little bit instead of you doing all the physical work. Oh, this is demonstration slow flight in the dirty configuration, meaning with flaps extended.
Okay.
There's clean with no flaps, and there's dirty configuration.
We're actually doing pretty good because we're at 80 knots, we're right at 2,000, and we have 10 degrees of flaps. So that's better than I normally do. Airport.
Yeah, that's closed. No, not a problem. That's
okay. So make sure we weren't going into anyone's airspace.
We're northwest of Hanscom Field, and we're flying westbound for now. We're gonna make a slight right turn to our original heading of 330.
Okay.
And we're going to attempt to stay at the altitude. So you may need to come in with a little bit more power. It looks like we've lost about 200 feet, so there you go. So it's gradual. Still losing altitude. All right, let's raise the nose up a little bit. You've got the power there. Now we're approaching our assigned heading. Looking good. All right, we got the altitude. Good. We're going to extend another 10 degrees.
Okay. Extend to 20.
Extend it to 20. Our airspeed is on. We're going to slow down to 70.
Okay.
Again, it's a gradual transition. Looking, scanning. You're practicing collision avoidance, looking for other airplanes in the area, while you're dividing your attention in many other areas. Looking good. Alright, down to 70. We're maintaining a heading. Landmark, whatever landmark you're using up ahead. And you're backing up with the heading indicator. Use that also. And we're going to start a left turn for heading west. Oh, the mountain. Head over to the mountain. That's a challenge.
Oh man.
A little bank. Maybe shallow bank, about 10 degrees to 15 is good enough.
Be a little bit of power?
Yeah, a little bit of power to hold that altitude. Good. The controls become very mushy.
Yeah.
Don't respond as well as they did earlier. Good. It's a balancing act. Hold the altitude, your speed, heading. Yes. Very good. We're going to extend the full flaps.
Okay, right now?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, going to 30 degree flaps.
30, yep. Obviously, the airspeed is going to bleed off. So you keep it at 60. I'm going to try to stay at 60.
Okay.
Alright, so what we can do here is sacrifice airspeed for altitude. So we're losing a little bit of altitude, so we need to raise the nose up a little bit and maybe come in with a little power. Have to hold that altitude. Lots of power. Like we're still losing altitude. There you go. And as we come in with a lot of power, guess what? It wants to roll to the left, so you need to use that right rudder pressure, right?
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, lower the nose a little bit. There you go. That's good. They're doing good. Try to keep the
Pressure on the right rudder?
Yeah, lots of right rudder pressure. Excellent. Alright, so we're going to recover from this by adding a lot of power there. Whatever you have left, so add all the power, push it in. Without raising the nose too much or gaining altitude, maintain the heading, and start raising the flaps. Increments, obviously.
Okay. So now we have, whoa.
And just lower the nose.
Wow.
And step on it.
Okay.
That helps level the nose. There you go.
And then...
retrim, yeah. Obviously.
The second degree of flaps, though?
Yeah, go for the second, yeah. Raise it up. And you got a lot of speed, so let's raise all of them.
Okay.
Alright. No flight. Alright, so whenever you can just readjust the power. So.
Okay. What power setting do you think?
Let's say about 2300. Looking good. Bring it back. Now lower it. Alright, very good. We're going to turn, let's back to, we're heading west sort of. We're going to turn left and head eastbound.
We're going to turn left and head eastbound? Okay, yeah. So 180?
Yeah, 180, yeah, well,
okay.
090. On the left, looking.
Is that a solar farm down there?
Yeah, there's a lot of, you'll see a lot of solar panels.
Turn on heading exactly east.
Right about. You were originally, but you probably got distracted a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, so if we needed to land right over there due to an emergency or an engine failure, for instance.
At this runner right here?
Yeah, we could land there.
Okay.
If I had to choose between that landing spot over there or an open spot off to my right or further out ahead, I would
probably choose the runway.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So let's try to go back to 2000.
Okay.
You might consider lowering the power, yeah. A combination of lowering the nose and lowering the power a little bit. once we get closer to that, those lakes or ponds, whatever, we'll practice another maneuver. We'll do a 360 to the left, one to the right, but at a higher bank.
Okay.
Say 30 degrees a bank. Alright, we're close to the area here, so we'll, again, it's making sure there's nobody around.
And see anyone?
Exactly. And go ahead and when you're ready, you can demonstrate at 360 to the left.
Okay.
At a 30 degrees of bank.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and roll left. Would you say it's about 30 degrees?
Yeah, right about here is about 30 degrees.
Yeah.
And again, you can cheat a little bit by looking at this guy over here.
The first one is 20 and the second one's 45?
Yeah, exactly. The first one, yeah. Between the big white mark and the other one is 45. Right now you're about 30.
Okay.
You can increase it a little bit more.
Okay.
Right here, right about now, this is 45, so you're pulling back, there you go. And I can use this here to trim. I used to trim a little bit to help me out, maintain the bank. Looking, I know I rolled, I kept rolling. I should have rolled out on the heading of eastbound, but that's alright. We're practicing.
Doing a loop, yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm gaining altitude, so I need to push forward a little bit, or relax the pressure back a little bit.
Okay.
Go, looking, coming around, getting close to my original heading of 090. Let's see. Alright. That's pretty close. We'll do better the next time. So push forward, lower the nose, level off, lots of right rudder pressure, and retrim the airplane also.
Okay.
Alright, let's turn southbound. I want to get away from this area. Sometimes they have the microwaves on. They're supposed to shut it off anyway.